And welcome back. The 2026 California Democratic Convention is over, and we now know which candidates will and will not have the party's formal backing heading into the June primary. Endorsements are often one of the key factors that can make or break an election. ABC 10 State Matters reporter Jenny Ha has been in San Francisco all weekend and brings us the latest.
One of the main points of this weekend was to see if a candidate running for California's next governor would be able to get the key party endorsement ahead of the June primary election. One of the big things that didn't happen this weekend was that very endorsement.
Not surprising because it's a diluted race.
I think it's exactly what we expected.
Democratic candidates for most congressional and statewide races will have the party backing heading into the June primary, but not candidates for governor. No one got 60% or more of the delegates' votes.
What's going to be important is seeing where the candidates stand as far as how many votes they do get.
Congressmember Eric Swalwell coming in first with 24% of the delegate vote. Behind him, former state controller Betty Yee with 17%.
She has a lot of really strong progressive support from especially this area, the Bay Area.
In third is former Health and Human Services Secretary Javier Becerra with 14%, followed closely by billionaire Tom Steyer with 13% of the delegate vote.
At first I was just, nah, he's white, he's old, he's a billionaire. It's not something I was looking for. I was a little surprised about Katie Porter not scoring so high.
I don't think she's the most likable candidate in the race.
Former Congresswoman Katie Porter, considered a household name at the party, got 9% of the delegate vote. Also in the single digits, Superintendent of Public Instruction Tony Thurmond, former Los Angeles Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa, and former State Assembly member Ian Calderon. Nearly 9% of delegates did not cast a vote or say they have no preference. San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan jumped in too late to be considered for an endorsement.
I'm hoping that some of the lower tier candidates drop out.
All our resources go behind one candidate.
Democrats know what California means and what we have to do.
Even state legislators, many of whom attended the convention, hoping for quick consolidation.
I think we're going to have to go through a little bit of a winnowing process. We can't have the top two Republicans sneak in by accident.
At the end of the day, these Democrats say they believe the party will make the right choice.
I will be supporting whoever it is that the party moves forward.
I will support the strongest candidate.
And as you heard from many party leaders and delegates, the big question now is which Democratic candidates will stay in the race to succeed Governor Gavin Newsom. In San Francisco, Jenny Ha, ABC 10.
Good reporting there. Thank you, Jenny. Though there was no official endorsement for any candidate, former state controller and candidate Betty Yee finished second in party delegate votes. She released a statement saying in part, quote, "I'm grateful to the party delegates who showed that working people still have the power to make change and that their votes must be earned, not bought," end quote. Candidate Eric Swalwell, who came in first in delegate votes, also responding, saying in a statement, quote, "Together we'll defend all Californians against Donald Trump and lower every family's costs. I look forward to uniting our party and leading us to victories across the state in November," end quote. And as a reminder, on Tuesday, President Trump will be delivering a State of the Union address. ABC 10 will be having live coverage throughout the evening. You can join us starting at 4 p.m. for pre-address analysis, plus your local news and weather. The State of the Union address begins at 6 p.m. Then you can join us for post-address analysis in your local news on a special edition of ABC 10 News at 10 p.m., followed by late news tonight at 11.